November 12th, and we're still in Riviere, Renard. And after waiting for about 3.5 weeks, we had bad news that the engine has to be taken out the boat. Unfortunately, we had a couple broken springs, um, one rocker arm, and a valve. Although the engine did not have a lot of hours because it was sitting for so long, some of the parts that got rusty. I mean, I changed the oil, I put additives inside, but I guess under stress as we were sailing, um, especially one time I ran the engine for about 10 hours straight on um, inside St. Lawrence. So maybe that was the reason that um, it broke apart. Anyways, so we decided we had to take the boat out. You can see Mistral is there at the end there on the fisherman's wall. So we spoke to um, the yard, and they say they will take it out. And also we went and asked the Coast Guard, as you can see here, and they help us take the boat to the dock where they can lift it up with the crane. We're lucky that day. It was Monday, November the 15th. That day was very nice and calm, very nice, mild day. And we're able to place the boat to the opposite side of the fisherman's wharf, and then with the help of the Coast Guard, and then we're going to pull the boat inside in the hole, I guess, in the position, as you can see there, where the crane could come in and lift it up the belt. Um, Eve, the harbor master, as you see there in the picture, he was very helpful, trying to accommodate us and help us, and motivate us to keep in good spirits. So here we're trying to get some lines after a few tries over and over, trying to get some lines aboard Mistral so we can pull the boat in the next hole, not the one you can see there in the video, but next parallel to that. So after several tries, finally we got the line. So we got the line, so we're going to attach it to the bow, and then we're going to turn the sailboat so we can go bow in into the hole. And again, thank God this particular day on November 15th was very nice and calm. It was no wind. It was really comfortable to work. We always have to deal with the tide, as you can see there. You know, I think this particular time the tide was low, and again, it's not very good place for a sailboat to dock because the sides of the dock is really they're really hard, and because they're not level, it's really hard to keep the boat protected. Finally, after a few tries, I think we got the lines all tied up to the boat, and Navy's here on the top of the dock and is holding the line, and he's going to pull me in after I attach the line on the bow. As you can see, the fishing boats, they're all getting ready to go out as well. I mean, to go out in the dry dock where they do the repairs for the winter time. But there were also shrimping boats that they were going out on a daily basis as the shrimping it was still in effect. So anyway, he's pulling me um, inside the hole, so I have to make sure that the sides of the boat it doesn't scrape there on the dock. So I have to go there and push the boat out. So anyway, finally we got in. As you can see, it gets dark really fast. It's I think it was about 4:15, and it started getting really dark. 4:15, 4:30. So we're in the hole, and we're all secured. They had to give us a big ladder to go up and down. Now, next day, it was amazing windy. We had about 40 knots of wind, and because this is the lift, the crane lift with the belts, we were okay to pull the boat out. If it was like a single arm crane, we couldn't take it out. And it was getting really cold, really cold. My hands, they were frozen. You can't see on the video how windy it was, but I mean, this is very well protected area, and you can see the ripples on the water, how windy it is. If the yard master is on the yellow there, and so anyways, they're going to place the belts under the boat. If you had asked me previously to make sure to place the belts so we don't damage the propeller shaft. So anyways, we got the belts in place, and the lifting process is starting. So slowly, slowly, Mistral is coming out of the water. It was a disappointing day, but as it got windy and colder, maybe I thank my lucky stars that um, we didn't continue because probably we're going to hit very bad weather and very cold by the time we reach Halifax and to continue the trip also down the States. The problem with the motor, as I said again, they have to take the motor out of the boat, and they're going to try to rebuild it. Electro de Moraz is a local mechanical company. They will undertake the job. They'll try to do it during the winter. So again, as you can see right now, as we're coming out the hole, the wind is so strong, really, really strong. My hands were freezing. So we lift the boat up. Now we have to come out the boat so they can, for safety reasons, so they can take it out of the hole. Slowly, slowly, it's coming out, and Mistral is going to join all the other boats on land. It was a disappointing day. It was a day of our dream um, got delayed. It didn't. We didn't lose our dream. We just delay our dream. The boat is coming out slowly. The belts were placed in the right position, and Mistral is coming out. I was trying to see also, a couple months ago I had hit something in Iroquois locks in the channel, and I was kind of nervous what if was any damage, but luckily it was just a little nick at the front of the keel. Not a big deal. The keel is all lead, so it's very robust boat. But you can see there how strong is the wind, because you can see it's moving the boat a little bit from side to side. And Eve had concerns about, the wind, but uh, slowly we got out, and they're very experienced. They know what they're doing, and slowly we're moving the boat to the position where they have to place the boat. Now the yard, they charge us $800 for taking the boat out, and $600 for the winter storage until June, and then we'll have to pay another $800 to get the boat in. The boat is a little dirty because we're sitting now for almost like 3.5 weeks in the port. There is very there's a lot of dirt around, and I'm surprised there is no anti-fouling left whatsoever on the boat. The anti-fouling that I had put about 3-4 months ago. Here they place the cradle on the spot, and slowly they were going to place Mistral on the spot to hibernate for the winter. Slowly they put the blocks on top of the cradle, as the boat has to sit on the blocks and just supported by the sides. So the most of the weight has to stay on the center blocks. The side supports, they only to keep the boat balanced. And the keel and the hull, it looked in a pretty good shape. The only thing, unfortunately, there is no anti-fouling left. I can't believe it. I had put the copper anti-fouling. I guess it was all gone. Um, After a few days of preparation and trying to winterize the boat, and it was getting colder and colder. You could see the water was freezing. We got a U-Haul. We packed our stuff in. By the way, the ladder is there because I was going to return it to the yard master. So don't think we travel with a ladder. So we put our stuff in the small U-Haul, our clothes, our food, our supplies, and winterize the boat, and that's it. We we said goodbye to Mistral for the season.